Hold on to your butts. These are the Squashbuckler Diaries. Welcome back. My name is Guy Hasson, and you're listening to the Squashbuckler Diaries podcast, the daily podcast about Joy, Shelley, the girl who lives in dreams. And in season 1, she lives in her father's dreams. When she finds out she's in a dream and that there are more dreams out there, who knows where she'll live? Who knows? That's for next season. Now she lives in her father's dreams, and we watch her go from birth to death, and sometimes they have adventures. Most of the days they have adventures. Sometimes they have fun. Sometimes she's left alone when her father's awake. Many things happen. Many things create this future heroine. And today, we have a story called Choo! Based on a real story. Let's see if you figure out what's real in it. Let's go. Episode 164. Choo! Joy's age 4.5, told by the Red Dragon, who is a dragoness. You know, I didn't have to call you Joy, Dragonfather said once. The two were on a snow planet full of snowy mountains as cold as it's ever been for them. Dragonfather and Dragon Little waited behind a snow-covered rock for the snow pirates to return to their lair. The cold was probably what caused Dragonfather to think of what he had just said. 4.5-year-old Dragon Little looked at him. No, I didn't, Dragonfather said in a serious tone. I could have called you Choo. Choo? Gesundheit, exactly. And then, if we were on a mission, and we got separated, I could go to people and ask, hey, did you see my daughter? And they'd say, what's her name? I'd say, Choo. They'd say, Gesundheit, but what's her name? Dragon Little laughed. Dragonfather continued, I'd say, that is her name. What is? Choo. Gesundheit, but what's her name? Dragon Little laughed harder. Choo, she said and laughed. That's right, I'd say Choo. And they'd say, you really should take care of your cold, but what's her name? And then it would go like that forever, and I'd never find you. See, that's why I didn't call you Choo. Because you'd never find me. That's right. Now tell me the story again. Dragonfather did, and this time Dragon Little found it even funnier. He told it 6 more times until the snow pirates arrived and the adventure continued. Told by the Red Dragon. Hashtags. Joy, Justin, Joy's name. Choo! Anyway. Choo wasn't a hashtag, that was me saying, Choo! So, anyway, based on a real story. Before each of my kids was born, and we had to choose names for each one of the kids, I would go off on crazy names from beginning, from like dozens and dozens and dozens of crazy names to make my wife laugh and just to have fun. And this story, I never actually thought of calling them Choo. That wasn't, obviously not, but that wasn't a crazy option either. But when I told my kids this, one of my kids sneezed. I told her I could have called her Choo, and then we did who's on first kind of thing, just like Justin did. And it was a funny story. They thought it was hilarious. And I had to tell it 10 million times. And I thought, that's a story for the girl who lives in dreams. That's a story for Joy. This is what I always say. This is an album of our lives together. And it's done in fantasy. And it's done inside the story about Joy Shelley. And also, the big Easter eggs. I will stop mentioning the Easter eggs, but this one also has a huge Easter egg. But you will never find it. Even if you think you know what it is, you don't. Some Easter eggs have to be, are like babushkas. They have to be opened and then opened again and then opened again. Anyway. Next time, we had 3 episodes where Joy had fun and Joy and Justin had fun. Next time, we tackle death in episode 164 called Death Part 1. Surprise! Join us tomorrow for another piece of Joy Shelley's life. And now the credits. The Squashbuckler Diaries are written and read by me, Guy Hasson. All the tags mentioned in this story are searchable at the website. You can find all the stories there in written form and, in fact, 150 Squashbuckler Diaries more. The Squashbuckler Diaries is the diary of Joy Shelley, the girl who lives in dreams. She'll be called the Forgotten Girl by her father. She'll be a true heroine. She'll change the world. This project shows her entire life from birth to death. Check out the website at guyhasson.com. That's GUYHASSON.com. I've been an author and a playwright for more than 30 years, and this is the first time I've used the guyhasson.com website, because The Girl in the Dream is my life project. If you have questions, if you want to comment, please do. You can comment at the website or email me at guyhasson@gmail.com. That's GUYHASSON, GUYHASSON The theme music is called Brass Gentleman and is created by Thomas Howardek. My name is Guy Hasson, and this is my life project. Come back tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow, for more. Choo! Achoo! Achoo!